So that's why Johnny and Jake. I don't know what he's First one, so that's probably Johnny.
So everything Johnny was told, Jake was told.
Yep.
Is Jake okay?
Yep. I saved him, but
There's lots of change
I
there.
lost everything.
They threw a lot of- they threw a lot of money.
I lost
Yeah.
everything.
Guessing you're here for the vote.
I am,
All right.
yeah.
Just found about it 10 minutes ago. Really? How will you get that?
I might talk after.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I might have some other questions about this area doc.
You have no idea.
Well, no, you do have an idea. Like, it was literally $54,000 in the last 5 days. I did the math. I'm livid. Like, I was very upset.
We'll get like 3-4 more rookies.
I know. Well, Jake wants to recruit more, so that news is good and bad. I know it's bad for you, obviously, but it's good for me.
One of them, the other one isn't here. Somebody said he did.
She recruited me.
My yoga person canceled this morning, so.
Really?
Yeah, I told her 12, and then she told me to text her, and when I texted her, I think the one did put in, so it said at 2, and then she couldn't come at 12 anymore, so. Oh,
Yeah, just pass them down.
Thank you. Sorry.
We need 6 people at least. 2, 4.
Should have another one coming.
Yep, we got 3 more.
Oh, this is all 4 of them already?
They're all together, so don't
Oh,
take
shoot.
one piece, take the whole.
That's your whole packet.
So you're missing some.
Oh.
No, I got
I'm
6.
supposed to have a whole packet?
You're supposed to have a whole packet.
I got
Come
6.
on in.
Just one.
how's it going?
Good.
Where, I need 6 more?
You need, okay, so
There's-
you need the white hat, the red hat,
So there you go.
Black
I said this
hat.
one.
Yeah.
yellow hat, green hat, blue hat. So you should have
Keep asking me that stuff.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 6 pieces of paper.
Does that have to do renter's insurance, or does that's the reps that have to cover that? Reps?
So yeah, the renter's insurance is $10 a year.
Oh, that's so cheap.
Yes.
Like $10 a year.
Yes.
Also, should I tell you, say $10 to $30 just in case?
Yeah. It's like, it's for, it's just like liability renter's insurance. It's like the stuff you have to have.
Okay, I just said it's absurdly cheap. I've never had this many married reps before. It's super annoying.
Here you go, man.
Oh.
Did you come to the last one?
What?
All of you
Yes.
work
Yeah.
out or ski or snowboard or mountain bike or hike or do active stuff, right?
Some type of extreme
Yes.
or vigorous sport. What's everyone's
Don't
tag?
I?
Wait, what's your?
I ski and rock climbing.
Cool. That's perfect.
That's-
What's yours?
Mine? Oh, I do all sports and then, yeah, I'm an avid skier.
I ski.
Ski a lot.
Okay. Weightlifting? Like competitive, or just you just go to the gym in the morning and get shredded?
Yeah, well, I don't know about shredded, but I would call it, what did you say? I would call it intense or whatever
Oh,
you
sure.
said.
Rigorous.
So.
You can do like 50 pull-ups with the weight on them. Like a 50-pound weight.
Yeah, I definitely
So-
can't do that.
Yeah, that's probably the high standard in the room. So I'd say that's pretty rigorous. And sorry, names?
Laura.
Laura,
McKay.
McKay,
Trent.
Trent.
I'm David. Yeah, I like to play all sports, but snowboard a lot.
Sorry. Same. Exact same as David.
Yep.
What's your name?
Same. David?
Literally both y'all's names are David?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna show a video just so you guys know what this product is, and then we're gonna just ask you a bunch of questions about it. Pretty simple. So, what we want you to do is we want you to write down. We're gonna go through this hat by hat.
Okay.
Huh?
I have class at 12:30, so I was just wondering if that's.
Okay, we'll go as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Write down everything you know about. Just write down everything you can on the piece of paper, and then we'll talk about it. Okay?
So each of the hats like represent a different emotion? Do we
It
wanna
says
go
a little
through?
description.
Yeah, we don't
Each
need to
line.
go over all the hats. You can just answer the
Yeah,
questions.
focus on
My- Cool.
Adam's online, you can see it. Click on audio. Low button.
Is there a specific hat or something?
So many people are fighting to stay hydrated inside and outside. Well, Adam Regal is joining me on the show now. He's from Nanohydr8. And I just said to you, is it an energy shot? What is this, Adam?
This is actually a creation that I came up with when I came across a study from a biochemist who happens to be in Utah County. And he developed a nanotechnology for agriculture. And so he breaks down normal particles to thousands of times smaller than they normally would be. Like, for example, in this one bottle, there's more particles than there are atoms in the human body.
Particles
So,
of what? What's in
particles of everything that your body would need to work more effectively. So everything from vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, amino acids. I actually developed this with the top coaches of BYU. My dad was a track coach at BYU for 20 years, and all of his buddies are super smart when it
Right.
comes to nutrition. And I've always been obsessed with sports and supplements, and I've gone from taking 5, 6 supplements a day to this is the only supplement I actually take. And
So it's not just about hydration, it's also a supplement in there with all.
exactly.
Okay.
This is great for everyone. I mean, I have little girls that are dancers that take it, that are 6, 7 years old, and my grandpa, who's 98 years old, drinks the concentrate version, like a spoonful of it twice a day, and my cousins who live in Arizona with him say he is more lucid and feels better than he's felt in 15 years.
So you mentioned the word electrolytes. How important is that in hydration?
You know, people think of water in hydration, and water is important because it does have electrolytes dissolved in it, unless it's distilled water. But electrolytes are really what causes your body to function properly. It's what causes the electrical currents. Your body's like just one big machine that needs electricity, and the electrolytes are what conducts the electricity and makes your body work more effectively. So I don't know if you knew, maybe a couple of years ago, some kids that actually died from drinking too much water. It was a punishment.
Yes.
And so that was because they had too much water. And so you can actually you can drink too much water. And so the cool thing about this is it has everything in one little 4-ounce drink. You should taste it.
So can I get it from a
Yeah.
sports drink? I mean, those, they
You know
tout
what?
having electrolytes in those. Why
Those
is
are
this
loaded.
different?
Those are loaded with a lot of things you don't need. A lot of sugars you don't need. A lot of ingredients that aren't natural that you don't need. And this absorbs. For example, the electrolytes in this absorb immediately, and the electrolytes in, say, Gatorade, they take an hour and a half to 2 hours.
It tastes really good.
Yeah, it tastes
It
good.
does, is this dragon fruit?
That's dragon fruit.
It tastes really good. Absorbs how quickly?
Instantly.
Instantly.
Instantly, yeah. It absorbs. The second you drink it, it starts passively absorbing in your mouth, in your throat, in your stomach. It takes no digestion. In fact, we have some elite athletes that have Crohn's disease, so they have a really hard time digesting. This completely bypasses the digestion process, and so they have no stomach upset. They have no issues with digestion. They can do their marathons, they can do their half marathons, their triathlons. I mean, we have everyone from NFL football players to Zumba moms. In fact, some of the greatest Zumba instructors in the world are our biggest fans, and so
Okay, so let me
it's
ask
for
you
everyone.
this, when am I drinking this? Is this something in the morning I grab? Is this
No.
after a workout? Is this before a
Right
workout?
before your workout. I mean, you can literally, I crack it open and drink it in the gym parking lot, and I'm ready to go.
Right,
Mhm.
just this size, and that's
Yeah.
all you need? So not necessarily for hydration after the workout, but
It's
just.
for, it's also for recovery. It does everything you need for the energy that people typically take. Well, a lot of people take a pre-workout.
Right.
And this will give you the energy throughout your whole workout. It'll also hydrate you throughout your whole workout, and it has the amino acids that will actually boost your metabolism, and you'll just be naturally stronger, leaner. For example, I didn't mean to take this as a way to get leaner, but since I created this, I've lost 22 pounds unintentionally just because I've gotten leaner, because my body works more effectively. And
Okay,
I
hold
just,
on, sorry,
I
what did you
just
say,
work
how
better.
many now?
22.
One more quick sip of that.
That's
This
right.
is a Utah company too, that's what
That's
people
right,
love
that's
about
right. It's a biochemist in Utah County who developed it for plants, and it works so well on plants, I asked him if we could have the license to use it for humans. So it's like human fertilizer.
Nanohydr8.com, everybody, if you go to the website, all the information, I think you're doing a deal for our viewers right now.
That's right. Right now, if you type in GTU, you'll get a 25% discount at nanohydr8.com, and you'll like it.
Says 30.
We have an unbelievable amount of people that continue to buy it,
Enjoy
every
it.
single month. Exactly.
And love it. Go to our website, everybody, for all the information and we'll leave you coming up next how to take.
All right, anybody have any questions about what it is?
Like, can I ask about what's in it?
Yeah, BCAAs, amino acids,
Is
electrolytes.
there caffeine in it?
And 80 grams of caffeine.
And vitamins.
What's that?
There's lots of vitamins in it.
Yeah. Yeah, they do put vitamins in it, yeah. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, go ahead and get your white hat out and just answer all the questions on there. Everything you can possibly think of. Are you taking notes?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. You're probably taking notes too? Okay. Okay, cool.
How often would you use this product instead of do you?
Yeah, you can do that. And then when you're finished writing, go ahead and just put your pencil down so that we know everybody's finished. We can talk about it.
I'm just saying it has 80 grams of protein. Why is he giving it to his 6-year-old daughter?
Caffeine, you mean?
Yeah, caffeine.
At the time, did it have caffeine in it?
Well, there's two types. The concentrate doesn't have caffeine in it.
Which is the spoonful that his grandpa was telling you. So that doesn't have caffeine.
It's just those little shooters that you saw in the video.
Yeah,
Those have
those have
caffeine in them.
Yeah. 6-year-old daughter before she goes to dance.
Don't mess with her.
Poor little teachers that have to teach that little kid. That's a lot.
How much caffeine's in a Red Bull?
Oh, that's
Like 120.
That's 100,
120.
But like,
So it's like up there.
Pre-workouts are 120 to 200, 150 to 200. This only has 80.
Yeah, the one I use is 200. It's intense. Locked up.
you get all
Amazing
jittery.
stuff.
Get all jittery.
Oh yeah. Your face itches, your ears itch. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
intense.
yeah, I hate that.
That's
Like,
one thing. Is this?
I only do that when I want to max.
So I've used both. Well, I shouldn't say anything. But well, I'll just say it. I've used both, and this has no jittery effects, no none of that. But I still get the same energy effect as I do using a pre-workout. So
affect like running though. Like,
Well, we'll get to all that stuff. Yeah.
I don't know where my dude is.
Okay, we have 6 people here now.
Mine just texted me, forgot me, can't make it.
Okay, so we have 6. Okay, we're good. Okay, everybody good? Cool. Alright, so what do you guys know about the product? You're gonna tell me what's on that video. Let's see. How often would you guys use this product, or use a product like this one?
A few times a week.
Okay, what do you use it for usually?
For working out or before hiking, many times or something.
Okay, cool, perfect. What else?
I wrote before extremely intense workouts, long hikes, weight room.
Okay.
I wrote like long days of work.
Long days of work.
Yeah, like if during the summer it's been like a really long day of work and I need a little bit of energy at the end of the day.
Okay, cool.
Just
Anything
say
else?
5 days a week just for working out.
Okay. Cool. Alright, and you guys went over most of the situations as well. What kinds of people would use this product and their situational usage?
Athletes, and just before they exercise or do something related to that.
Okay.
For people who work out. For competitive people.
Those are intense athletes.
Okay. Alright, list the tangible range of performance benefits and peace of mind benefits. Let's go over performance benefits. What performance benefits do you guys see that are related to the product?
Faster recovery, right? Is that kind of what you're looking for? Or?
Yeah, that's a performance benefit. Yeah, faster recovery. What else?
Better results at the gym.
Better
Yeah,
results.
because I feel like you get added explosiveness, which then increases your maximum abilities.
True. I'll tell you one thing. I actually do better on my second and third sets after I drink this than on my first one. So it's interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, what about peace of mind benefits?
I think just the health benefits of knowing you're getting your electrolytes, your vitamins. It's just kind of that peace of mind that you don't need to be taking other supplements or other vitamins. It just has a
Okay,
just that
cool.
peace of mind.
I like knowing that there's not a lot of sugars or things you don't need in there.
Ah.
Because that's why I don't do energy drinks.
Okay. Did you catch hers? Okay, cool. Both those good, very good. Other peace of mind benefits? Cool. Alright, let's go into the red hat. Okay, red hat. On this, on that very first question, what is your gut reaction to using this product or service? Okay, give it a rating between 1 and 10. 10 being you want some right now to buy it. 1 being it's a stupid idea and you just think it's stupid. 5 it's like it's okay, I might try it. So somewhere in between there. And this has nothing to do with price or anything. It's just product. Bam. That's all you're looking at. It's just do you want it or not kind of thing. Then it's going to ask why you respond that way, and you can give an explanation. This is important right here, so those benefits that we talked about on the white hat, pick a few of them, and then define those, the attributes or those benefits. Like define them like more concretely. Does that make sense? Hey, go ahead, man. Yeah, over here.
What's up, Josh?
And I will play the video for the guys that just came in so that you can I'll play the video again.
do you mean by how do you define attribute or benefit X? Just like whatever benefit we find of it?
Yeah, whatever benefits you found, define what those benefits are and. Gosh, I can't.
I was already here on campus, I had class. I actually went to. Haven't been in 4 weeks. You have 121 in your phone? Yeah, oh, stats maker.
So the guys that just came in, you can skip the white hat, just go to the red hat.
Welcome back to Good Things Utah with temperatures in the 90s this week. So many people are fighting to stay hydrated inside and outside. Well, Adam Levine joining me on the show now. He's from Nanohydr8. And I just said to you, is it an energy shot? What is this, Adam?
This is actually a creation that I came up with when I came across a study from a biochemist who happens to be in Utah County. And he developed a nanotechnology for agriculture. And so he breaks down normal particles to thousands of times smaller than they normally would be. Like for example, in this one bottle, there's more particles than there are atoms in the human body.
Particles of what? What's
Particles of everything that your body would need to work more effectively. So everything from vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, amino acids. I actually developed this with the top coaches of BYU. My dad was a track coach at BYU for 20 years. And all of his buddies are super smart when it comes to nutrition. And I've always been obsessed with sports and supplements. And I've gone from taking 5, 6 supplements a day to this is the only supplement I actually take. And
So it's not just about hydration, it's also a supplement in there with all.
exactly.
Okay.
This is great for everyone. I mean, I have little girls that are dancers that take it that are 6, 7 years old, and my grandpa, who's 98 years old, drinks the concentrate version, like a spoonful of it twice a day, and my cousins who live in Arizona with him say he is more lucid and feels better than he's felt in 15 years.
So you mentioned the word electrolytes. How important is that in hydration?
You know, people think of water and hydration, and water is important because it does have electrolytes dissolved in it, unless it's distilled water. But electrolytes are really what causes your body to function properly. It's what causes the electrical currents. Your body's like just one big machine that needs electricity, and the electrolytes are what conducts the electricity that makes your body work more effectively. So I don't know if you knew, maybe a couple of years ago, some kids that actually died from drinking too much water. It was a punishment.
Yes.
And so that was because they had too much water. And so you can actually you can drink too much water. And so the cool thing about this is it has everything in one little 4-ounce drink. You should taste it.
So can I get it from a
Yeah.
sports drink? I mean, those, they
You know
tout
what?
having electrolytes in those. Why
Those
is
are
this
loaded.
different?
Those are loaded with a lot of things you don't need. A lot of sugars you don't need.
Okay, so you guys get the gist of it, that came late. Okay, so on the red hat, you'll have to catch up. Just fill that out and give it a rating of 1, you hate it, 10, you want it. Do you have a pen? I don't have a pen. I don't have pens. Okay, let's talk about the red hat real quick. All right, what everybody give it? We'll start here, David.
8.
Dave.
10, just because you said don't think about the price.
Okay.
Yeah, 1. I was gonna do that.
7.
7. 7. Okay. And then what about you?
John? 7.
7. Cool. Okay. All right. Why'd you guys respond that way?
So without the price, I just not thinking about price. The only thing I was thinking about is just for the bottled one. I'm not a huge fan of caffeine, like I said, unless I'm doing something like really intense. Like I literally want to get jittery, kind of like not jittery. Obviously, if it's not that kind, but so it's just not. I just don't use it that often, but I would like it in certain situations. So it'd be nice to have some. Like I just wouldn't buy it all the time.
Okay.
I'm just skeptical, like, I don't know a ton of the science behind it. Like, anything can look good with the right marketing.
So you put an 8, even though like you're skeptical of it, but you put an 8.
I think there's enough to it that that I would try it, but I wouldn't like buy it right away without looking more into it.
Okay.
I'm open to things like this, pre-workouts and energy. Like I live off of Zip Fizz just because it doesn't have like the carbonated water and all that other crap. I'm sure it still has plenty of it, but so I thought 10. Like if it was a reasonable price and I valued it, then yeah, definitely buy it.
Cool. You put a 1.
Yeah.
How come?
I think I just have the opposite sort of mentality. I think that I guess experience of seeing lots of things put out there that are just total, I just think they're gimmicks. Like, it's just, hey, they use these phrases like nanotechnology, particles, you know? And it's just like, okay, I don't believe this. So, I guess it's just past experience, and part of it is I wasn't totally unbiased to the price. I was thinking, there's no way I'd pay money for that. So maybe that's part of it.
That's appropriate. Yeah. Thanks.
So I'm a huge caffeine addict. I have to have caffeine every single day, so I'm all for it in that sense. But I think the biggest for me is I like being able to store it. So like for pre-workout, everything I use for working out, I love having it in powder form, just being able to use it whenever I want. I don't like the idea of having to buy bottle. I have a lot of friends that buy like the bottle protein shakes, and I hate those. I'd rather just make my own. And so the only reason why I would probably just do the concentrate form of it, just so I could have a powder. I just don't like the idea of having to buy in bulk all these bottles. I'd rather just have like a big container of it and just be able to put it in a water bottle. So that's the only reason why I don't like it.
Okay. You gave it a 7, right? How come you gave it a 7?
Just with the characteristics it has, being able to put all those in one. I mean, a lot of the pre-workouts I drink only have, some amino acids and some BCAAs, and that's it. And so I just think that overall it has a variety that could be very beneficial. Instead of having to have 5 different supplements, I could just have this. I just think that the ease of consuming it, that's the only thing I didn't like about it.
If it was a powder, would you switch?
Mm-hmm.
You would switch. If it was the same price as Bucked Up and it was a powder, you would switch.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead.
I put 7, and I put that because it's kind of like lifestyle choice to me. Like quick recovery speaks most, and that like it's good for.
Put your name on your paper.
I like being able to get up and go. So if there's something that can get me going faster, that appeals to me.
Cool.
I put a 7, and I think I'm kind of skeptical of things like electrolytes. I don't know. I don't even really like drinking Gatorade when I work out or anything. I just like water. But I would try it if other people are having, results coming from it.
Would you guys say overall you like the idea of it, but for you to be pushed over the edge, you just need a good reason to believe?
Yeah.
Like the idea.
I'm more of the type I would just try it and then see if I liked it myself.
See if it worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put a 7. I guess the only thing that I really didn't like kind of about his pitch was he said it's like a replacement of water. It almost made it seem like you don't have to drink water anymore drinking this. And I just thought that sounded kind of stupid. So that's why I put it at 7. But I'd probably look into it a little bit more, just kind of like you. Maybe look into it, maybe try it, but I seriously doubt I would ever buy it on a regular basis.
Okay. What benefits are important to you guys?
Effective workouts?
So tie the benefit to the product, so everybody kind of focused on why they gave it less than a 10, but why did you give it a 7?
I like the idea of prolonged energy and recovery like that.
Yeah, on slow mornings. When you wake up and you don't really want to work out very hard. So it's nice to get a little boost.
Okay. Dude?
Yeah, I definitely I put an 8, and I would definitely pay for those benefits. I'm just skeptical that this product really has those benefits. I would definitely pay money to have more energy, more mental awareness, increased focus. Just not sure that it.
Cool. What animals or colors describe your feelings about the product?
Cheetah.
Okay.
I put a tiger.
Okay.
I put none. That's a weird question.
Okay. I think it's a weird question too, but it's part of the process. What did you put?
Put my energy to.
Uh-huh.
Blue and green.
Blue and green, okay.
I guess I'd say blue just because that's hilarious.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go to the black hat. Well, there's one other question I wanted to ask on this, on the benefit side. What would you guys need to know in order for this to be like, yeah, I'm converted, I'm buying it like crazy? Like, I'm using this
someone I
product.
work out with saying, "Oh, dude, I love it."
Okay.
It'd have to be somebody.
But it's somebody like I work out with already, like or at least I go to and I see at the gym a lot. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to know people that were using it, and then I'd want to see, like, I'm more science-minded, so I'd want to see some of the data behind it, like, want to see what studies they reference, when those studies were done, who composed those studies, who funded them, like.
Okay.
You want to do your research?
Just the price.
Yeah, I'm just
Price.
bandwagoner, man.
Okay.
I'm
You're not
bandwagoning
buying
all
it.
day.
I think
Really?
if I had like the idea that it would be worth it, like, it would make that big of a difference in my performance, I guess. But just my thought is that I could get all the benefits or 90% of the benefits at like 10% of the price. So if I have this, if I can be convinced that it's really gonna be worth that much more to my workout, then yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And I probably just want to see results, like try it for a little bit, and then in order for me to want to buy it continually, is actually see an impact on the quality of my life or the results from it. Because sometimes it's like, oh, you try this thing and you expect to just have an immediate impact, but it really takes 2 weeks to get in your system and get used to it, or your body adjust to it. So it would take time for me.
Okay.
I think I'm the same. I'd have to see it results in myself. If other people are having results, that's great. But if I don't see it myself.
So you guys are willing to try it, you just want to see like if it would work, and if it works, then you're buying it a lot.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd want to see it tested against a placebo, personally. Like, is it all mental or is it like legit?
Cool. Okay, let's go to the black hat. And these next hats are good hats. The two most important ones are out of the way. But let's go through the black hat and go ahead and answer those questions. And
Jacob, what's that?
Yeah. I'm doing not good in case they got it. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
did that guy come for pizza and not get any?
I think you just answered a phone call.
No, the other guy.
Oh, he's on the keto diet, so.
Oh,
Doesn't want any.
dang, he's like, yeah, he's got a headache right now.
Oh, is that what he said when he came in?
No, but when
Keto, you don't eat
yeah,
anything.
you do the keto, you
No-
don't eat
no
any
carbs.
carbs or sugar, and you just have a headache the whole time, and your brain is fuzzy. It's the worst. And you gain all the way back.
Speaking from personal experience.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can go up. Where do you want to go up?
That
Maybe
whole
Thursday.
Johnny J thing is like,
Yeah.
That's a 2-hour drive. Yeah.
That's right,
And I'll be like, well, we were already planning on coming up Thursday. Do you have time?
just, it's competitive, dude. This time of year, just gets bloodthirsty. Everybody's bloodthirsty. Okay, let's get started talking about it, I guess. What doesn't work with the product? What don't you guys like? What do you feel like is just off?
I wouldn't have thought about it at first, but the buying in bulk thing, like, it looked like it comes in like cases of 6. Just seems like it'd be kind of hard to buy, like, because whenever I buy anything that has to do with working, I just want to do it once and then not have to think about it for at least a couple months.
Like a month, yeah.
Yeah. Because I hate having to go buy stuff every week or every 2 weeks, like a month at least.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, like, I don't care about that stuff. I have no problem just like ordering it online, setting reminders so it just gets shipped like every week or so, whatever. It comes down to like, is it actually effective? Like, if it's that this industry is a very competitive industry, so does it actually work when it comes to providing energy, you know, and recovery after your workouts, and then obviously just like the price. If it's like expensive, then definite no-go, but if it's reasonable, then I could try it out. And if it's actually like a pretty good deal, then I'm a believer.
What would frustrate you guys about using it? So you're using it, what would frustrate you about it?
I've taken pre-workouts before. They give you like a stomach ache during your workout. And
This
that's
heals
like-
stomach aches.
Really? Wow.
Being
It's
honest
bold.
with you, yeah. Like I'll
But
eat
that-
like a fat burner without any food, and I'll like feel sick. Take a Nano, dude. It goes away within like 5 minutes of drinking it too. It's pretty cool.
That's what
Anyway.
you're saying about Crohn's because it digests easily.
Another thing that, like, I would say is that, you know, absorption rate, like, you can put, like, a ton of electrolytes in, like, a concentrated solution, but your body can only absorb so many electrolytes at once. You know, it's the same thing with any other, like, nutrient or chemical composition based, like, it can only absorb so much at once, and then it just flushes it. And so, you know, one, is it dialed in? Is there anything else in it that helps absorption? Those kind of things.
Did you try those things down?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
A lot less words. Okay. What else? What don't you guys like? What would you fix? What's frustrating?
I think about packaging a lot. That's like the business I'm in. And just like companies that choose to use plastic like that, it's just like if all of us are using it once a week, that's like 42 bottles of plastic. And so just like what he was saying, I don't know if like the powder thing, if that's what they do with the thing, but that just seems a lot better on the environment and everything. I don't know, that's something that concerns me about it.
Okay. Did you write it down?
Yeah.
Definitely need to be adjustments to the packaging.
I was thinking about packaging too, just because like if I'm trying to, I don't want to do a one and done product use because I think it would take a little bit to maybe adjust, make it purchasable so that I can buy it in bulk so that I have a set amount that I need to burn through in order to see. It's just the way my mind works. I might want to try it once or pay more for it repeatedly if I'm not feeling like I'm going to get something out of it each time. It's easier to make a bigger purchase at first.
Okay. Can you guys at the bottom of your black hat, with that said, can you put down what you'd be willing to pay for a, like, bulk 30 servings of it?
30 servings?
Yeah.
What's worth?
Let's do this. What would you be willing to pay for 6 of them, the way they currently are? And what would you be willing to pay for 30 of them, all in like one big, like, concentrated bottle? With the caffeine in it still.
And the 6 is just like 6 servings.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead and write those 2 prices down, specify which ones are which, so that we know, and then let's go to the yellow hats. And you guys can, yeah, just go ahead and just answer all those questions. It may seem repetitive, try and make it like, you know, make your answers as strong as possible. The most important question is the bottom one. How do you determine or measure whether your product experience has been successful?
With Connor? Yeah, I listened until after the cabin and after the Romney thing.
What was on the whiteboard?
I didn't see that part. I didn't see that.
I heard part of it.
I turned off after the Romney thing because I was like, I'm sick of talking about my.
Okay, let's talk about it. All right, yellow hat. What works well with the product? What are some positive feelings? What does it do that others don't? And how do you determine if your product experience has been successful?
Well, it's easy to use, it's low risk, it's portioned if you do the capsules, so, you know, it's minimal thought. You just literally need to open it and ingest it.
Quick question. A lot of you said you hike, you snowboard. How many of you would use it in a situation like that?
Snowboarding? No. Hiking? Yeah.
What about you? Would you use it for skiing?
Yeah.
Would you want it in shooter form if you're skiing? Put it right in your pocket.
Yeah.
So they're about this big. As well.
Yeah.
Would that be better than like a powdered form?
The powdered form you just like put in water. Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, it's more of a liquid, but you mix it with water.
I think I'd rather do that than a little.
Even if you're skiing?
Yeah.
You just mix it with the water bottle you keep on you?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you guys like about it?
I like that it says nano, has a nice ring to it. Somebody that you would get with those kinds of words. So.
Okay, sweet. Alright. How do you determine, this is what I really wanna know, is how do you determine if your experience has been successful?
I put if I have an increased capacity during my workouts, like mentally, if I can feel it, and then if I notice that my dose doesn't need to keep upping. Like if for the first month I use 1 per workout, but then to get that next level, the next month I have to use 2 per workout.
Same exact thing, except also I would kind of try to do like a little test to see if I recover more quickly with it. Like do the same workout one day, try it with it, and then do the same workout another day, and just do it without it and
Do
see if
your
there's
own
any
A/B
difference.
testing.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you guys wanna say?
I just like feel in the zone, speed of recovery, energized, all working out.
Okay, let's do the green hat and the blue hat. Be detailed on the very last, well, actually, all these are very important, so let's just be detailed on those, write those things down, and then, talk about them, and we'll, be done. We have pizza for everyone as well, for those that aren't on keto.
too. I mean blue after we're done.
Yeah, just finish it off. All right, everybody almost finished with the blue hat, or is everybody still going? And then real quick, if everybody forgets, just put your name on the front of the white hat.
Good catch. It's on that one.
All right. Okay, what could the company do to make this product better? We've talked about so far being able to buy it in mass quantities, showing the technology or showing the research behind it. What else could they do?
Something that I thought of was if they made the packaging look more like a CO2 canister, because I feel like a CO2 canister carries like connections in the mind, like of the consumer, of, you know, high power, like you plug a CO2 canister into a paintball gun to make a paintball gun shoot faster. And so if you could create the packaging to resemble more of a CO2 with its coloring and shape and whatnot, that could draw those connections with the consumer. You could buy in.
Okay, what else?
In line with packaging and like taking it on the go for like skiers or snowboarders and stuff, they have like those applesauce packets that you just squeeze and go. Like something you can stick in a pocket that's not powder, because it's just adding that, water, all the things you're already gonna bring when you're going out, making it one thing that's not a bulky, hard bottle could be easier as well. And then yeah, doctors, getting people from outside that's different than the people that usually back up products like this can make yours stand out a little bit more too.
Interesting. Good point. Did you write that down? Cool. What could the company do to make this a product leader in the industry?
I kind of put, so it seems like they focus a lot on more natural things than things like Gatorade that have a lot of sugar in it.
Mhm.
And focusing on that, I think, would be good, because there's a big push for like healthy, all natural things recently. So kind of make the focus, I think, would set them apart.
Okay. Cool. Did you write that down?
Yeah.
Good.
A really effective marketing tool that I've seen in the gym that I go to is they'll have sales reps come in and they'll run a seminar with all the members of that gym on like the nutrition or blah, 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 and then they explain what their supplement does to help those things. And then they'll leave samples in the gym, or they'll do a competition there for, you know, whoever does the most burpees or whatever gets a free month's trial. And then you'll see posters around the gym, and you'll see some of the top guys in the gym are wearing shirts, and you'll see bottles kind of around, like just marketing placement, so when you're working out and you're in an environment where you're pushing yourself and, you know, you're seeing their logo, and so you start connecting those two
Mhm.
things.
It's like those weights that we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's exactly right.
And then that was the other one too. It's funny. Okay, cool. What steps should the company take to make this product a big success? Same thing. Okay, what would you like the ideal product in this category to do for you? I hope you wrote it down that way. What would you like the idea product in this category to do for you? I want a product that blank.
Creates a mental edge is what I put.
Okay. What did everyone put for that?
I just put helps you feel in the zone while working out, includes no jittery feelings, headaches, stomach aches.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think last question. What should I tell Company X about their product?
I think you've got something good, just make sure like you market how you're different. Just make it stand out.
What are the differentiators in your mind?
In my mind, the fast recovery and then if the tech is different, again, that's why I think using doctors that can back up that end of things validates it more in my mind. Because I've seen someone else from a different sphere enter into this other sphere to prove a product in a category that's already always having something new. So.
Cool.
I think the data side by side for either a named or unnamed company, like a leader in the industry, like what they do versus what you do, why you're different, something like that. And kind of what he was saying, just like market yourself. I've never heard of it before, so just marketing, get it out there. Because a lot of companies, they spend a lot of money on just marketing, just so people know what it is. So you have to spend more money.
What is their current marketing campaign like? I'm assuming they've done more than just be on like ABC 7 Utah. Like, do we know?
That's pretty much all they've done.
Really?
These guys are so new. They do about 10,000 revenue a month done it for about a year. Yep.
Because like in my mind, the people that are watching ABC News at like 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning probably aren't the people that are out snowboarding and working out early in the morning. Like,
true.
Like,
it's true.
I mean, he did say that his grandpa uses it, so maybe.
Yeah, Grandpa Daryl, dude. He's watching ABC News at 7. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your help. We've got pizza. Feel free to dig in. There's plenty to go around. Just go ahead and hand your packets up. Make sure they're in the right order.
Thanks.
And we are so grateful you came.
Yeah, thanks guys.
One, because, well, the only real reason why is just because it helps us get a grade. But we also recognize that there's some value that can be added to the product from your guys' inputs. And it confirms a lot of things we've already thought about. So.
Yeah, we've done this, Donio and I have actually been in group projects on this particular product for the last 3 semesters, just different classes. And the guy won't take any of our advice, but he would be killing it if he did. Like, we have done so much. It's crazy that he hasn't actually turned the key.
You talked to him before.
Yeah, we know Adam really well, the guy that was up there talking.
Yeah.
He,
I don't think he doesn't apply things because he doesn't want to. I just think he just doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You say he's just lazy?
Yeah, he made a lot of money off of a clothing brand called Ribbon.
Wow.
And I think he owned a minority stake in the Pit Elevated, that gym that used to be on the Provo or on Border over by the Good Sheep thrift store.
I'm from Salt Lake, so I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
But yeah, he made a lot of sense. I don't know, he's not very motivated. He just works out and
I guess that's kind of a problem.
No.
yeah.
Macros?
Dude,
Macros?
no.
I need my carbs for today.
I know, right? Dude, I'm saving up for well, the dinner before the game's like a buffet, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So like lobster. Thanks for coming, John.
They'll have lobster.
It'll be good. It'll
Yeah,
be good.
I'll
It's
want
the 100.
Wait,
It's the
wait,
100 club.
Lobster or
Greg Howard says last time he went to 100 club it was lobster.
You know I've never done on this on Nanohydr8 in box. I've never done
100 Club?
I've just
Yeah, he
worked
said
out.
he did it once.
Yeah, it's usually lobster
real
and
close.
steaks,
Yeah.
what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Really? See, so part of me, dude, I got the honeymoon this fall, dude. I gotta start now.
Hey, dude, I got the honeymoon this fall too. Not yet.
Thank you. Dude, but almost.
I'm kidding, but not really.
You like her a lot?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
She's
see
really
the-
pretty and she's shorter than you. From New York. 2 lanes.
And she's already gonna have 2 majors by the time I even have one. 2 bachelors.
It's like a thank you card.
So you like the Nanohydr8 stuff?
Yeah, I drink it every day.
Do you feel like it's placebo or do you feel like it's legit?
I know for a fact it works.
But like,
Because when I don't drink it, I feel it.
really? How much does it cost?
Like sometimes, I think it's 15 for 6.
I wrote
Really?
$9.99 is what I'd be willing to pay for
One
6.
bottle?
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's not cheap. I
It's
wrote.
about $60 a month.
Oh really?
Dude,
But like
that's-
I'll be doing speed drills, and I won't take it because I don't take it right when I take it. Like when I get like, kind of like I don't feel like doing this, and I'll drink it. And I'll drink it, and I'll like all of a sudden like be like, yeah, let's go.
Do you
And
do
I
stuff
feel it
with-
too. I'm more like everything. Bench harder, run faster. Thanks for coming, Josh.
I'm a little confused by his
Sure.
like technology to make it macro.
was
Because there's companies that make like methylated vitamins,
Dude, why
which
do you?
is like you take the vitamin and you break it down into
Oh,
particles.
because that's
And there's also
like, the
liposomal,
name of the
and that's like 1 billionth of a particle. Whereas he was saying his was like 1,000 or something.
So they have exclusive access to the license or to the technology called Hydrazone technology. That breaks down the nutrients that way.
Dude, you're pretty sold on this.
No, it's a good product. Like I know it's good. I've used it. I like it. They're just not marketing it right. They have an Instagram page and a website, and that's it.
No, I think it could definitely like take off, whether it is a good product or not. I think they could get a ton of
Yeah.
sales out of it. Like, I'm not doubting that it is a good product, but I think even if it wasn't, like, because of everything that they've already got going, I think they could get a lot of sales out of it. I don't think it would need to be necessarily an outstanding product to increase their revenue. What time does everything start tonight?
Be there at 5:30.
5:30.
So, how is it gonna work? You know where the jazz note is?
Yep. Northeast. Northeast side line.
Kyle can only get one person into the arena with him at 5
Oh.
when the players are warming up.
One you bully.
So he's gonna get me in, and I'm gonna put your guys' names and we'll call on the tickets when I get there.
So we go to will call 5:30. No.
And you don't, you park in like the little, so you can park on the side of the street with the pullouts there.
That's what you do is cyberbullying.
There's little pullouts.
Dude, we could even just park. I'll park at Nat's house, and if you want to come.
Here's the
grab me,
arena, right? So
then
like,
you can park at BYU.
here's,
Salt Lake.
here's this street,
Uh-huh.
here's this street, here's the jazz note. You can park right here, just go to will call, grab it, and go right into the Lexus parking garage, Lexus parking garage.
Because if we have the.
Because your parking pass will be at will call.
Dude, that's nuts. Have you ever done this before?
No.
Dude, this is like on my bucket list. Like I made a bucket list on the New Year's, and like one of the first things I put on it was like courtside for an NBA game before I die.
I bought 6 tickets.
Really?
This is a $6,000 incentive. Call about one of them, so I spent 5.
So it'll be Kyle, you, Greg, David, Rich, and
You signed those reps last night?
dude, they bailed. Like last minute, they're like, dude, we can't meet tonight. Like the thing at Rio Tinto went way late. So I talked to them on the phone, and they're coming down this Saturday. And like they're going to like they're gonna hang out with his cousin, and they're gonna come play basketball at Aptiv. And
Dude, you can't come now.
dude, that's savage.
Sell his ticket.
Dude, didn't I beat Greg?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're on the tiebreaker, yeah.
I guess it depends on how you look at it. Cause there's
No, he had more fallout than you.
Did a bunch of his fall out?
Not that he signed, but he had fallout.
so dinner before the game. Are you
How's
bringing
Conley
stuff?
doing?
Good.
Good?
Conley, is he from Alpine? I know some Conleys in Alpine.
No, he's from Bountiful.
What's his name? First name?
Is he from Ukaipa?
want some Conleys and you can't go.
He always does this. He always does this.
Yeah, good old Donnie pulling the trump card.
I'm meeting with one of the Conley's guys though tonight, so
Oh, okay.
could be good, I guess.
I'll have to, like,
See.
Oh.
sign up for something with them.
Is he from West Valley? I'm just kidding.
Are you signed up? Yes.
Dude, the colony that I know from Alpine did summer sales
So
for a
we just
while,
have to
so I didn't know if you had snagged it.
Did the Eco Shield kid, Connor, ever meet with you?
Ghosted me completely, and ghosted Jay Cypher, his like good friend.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I
like-
hate that.
Like I've texted him.
Yeah, you're gonna go work at the MTC, and you can't even keep a commitment to a friend. Like, give me a break.
Dude, it was.
I hate
it
that.
like blows my mind that like, I don't know. I can understand him. Like, I just wish that he would have, you know, have a manhood to just like be like, look, man, like,
Just say
you
no.
know,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Well,
like.
Mike had ghosted me all week. I had him saved Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday,
And you tried
Saturday,
talking to him
Sunday.
every day?
Ghosted me. Didn't talk to me. Went Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'm trying to figure out how I should like reach out to Connor and like acknowledge that he's ghosting me, but not burn bridges, because it's like really frustrating to me.
Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, he's not gonna hit 100 accounts at Eco Shield. I mean, he might hit 100 accounts. Like,
He won't do more than 150.
no, like, and he'll make more money than most guys because he's on a better deal than most guys. But like, I talked to the #1 rookie. Like, the #1 rookie that was on that team is one of my good buddies, Tyler Johnson. He's actually selling in the DC area, but he's like so
why is he not coming?
so set on point because of Fotu. He's like, no, he's like, I can't.
How many
break
guys
this
does Fotu
commitment.
have?
How's your meeting gonna go tonight?
I don't think too many.
I'm telling you,
Should be good.
Fotu's
The
your
kid
guy.
works at
But
AT&T
Fotu,
for like the last
he's
year
like
and a half.
putting school off in the fall to sell
I
more.
feel like it could be good.
Fotu's your guy.
So,
Dude, if he's looking, that means he would probably consider
One of
doing this long
Conley's
term if
friends
he made
last
enough
week.
money, and he hasn't made enough money yet.
he made like,
It was horrible. I told Greg, I was like,
I think
as
he
soon as I
started
saw him, I
at
was like,
32 this last year and he sold 200.
just one of those
at
kids
like
that
a
like, when you see him, I was
5.20
like, maybe he could be a
TV.
service pro.
Not bad.
I think he made like
But
35
he's like, and he's 20.
which is for your
and
first
then
year, that's
21 till
good.
Next year.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
not good enough to
Yeah, he.
do this. Like that.
So he had like long hair down to his mid back, had this nasty like
It's great.
Steph Curry goatee.
You gotta
but
get
longer.
it. Yeah. I
And
have
then
screwed.
he was wearing like
I ate 4
probably
pieces, so I
7
don't
or
know.
8 chains. And then
Dude,
he had
I'll,
cross
I'll sweat
earrings
it all
on
out.
and all this stuff. I was just like,
Yell it all out of the game.
Wow.
Like living
I
in a
just told
sauna
Conley,
for
I was
the
like,
next 3
yeah, I
4
mean,
months.
but like communicating
I'll drop
with him, he like seemed like he was a
Yeah,
super
he'll be
smart
fine.
kid. Like
How many people
he
lost
probably
weight on
would
the mission?
He would maybe hit the average, but I wouldn't
I lost a
expect
lot of
anything
weight.
more than that. But I just told Conley, I was
It'll
like,
be the same as your mission.
Two
It's
things:
like
he'd have to be willing to clean
pretty
up
much identical
for
whatever
even an
that.
interview. Like I won't need to meet with him again unless he cleans up. Number 2, like I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he probably smokes pot.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so he can't smoke pot. He's like, yeah, he probably does. I'm like, yeah. So. that's just
No
like-
weed smokers.
Yep, exactly. That's what I told him. I was like, yeah, probably not then.
Dude, if it's legal.
Not, no, I hate, dude. Anybody that smokes marijuana is not allowed.
I'm just kidding. I just like getting a reaction out of you.
And I'm making one exception this year, because he claims he's gonna be clean, and as soon as I find out he's not, gone.
Dave Loosely,
Is it the
dude.
Hawaii kid?
Goose. But he doesn't do a lot of pot. He's a responsible adult.
You think David Roach ever smoked pot?
No.
I heard he got a tattoo on his mission.
I told you that.
I wasn't even.
He
like-
told me this story in Dominican Republic. You were there. We're like.
What was this tattoo of?
It just says Royce.
Dude, me and McCord almost got a tattoo on the mission too. And
I asked him, I was
we
like,
were
so what'd
companions.
you get your tattoo? He's like, I got it on my mission. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, well, we lived in the upstairs of a guy that was an active member who owned a tattoo parlor. And we told him that we were gonna teach him and baptize him all the time. And then one day he's like, basically they just made a deal that if they would teach him if they got a tattoo. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, I always kind of wanted one anyway, so it wasn't a big deal.
His companion was down with that too?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I haven't asked that much.
I just asked about him. It's a funny story though. I was like,
That's great.
okay, cool. I just wouldn't do it just because I wouldn't have to want to explain to my kids.
Yeah. That's a pretty. Where is it of? Like, is it like a hidden place?
No, it's like in his lower back.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's like
God.
it's straight up a
Is it
tramp
really?
stamp.
That's the worst
It's
place.
like
to
it's
go.
old
house
gang sign looking Royce. That's what
You
it
should have
looks
gotten it like right at literally anywhere else. Like the inside
Dude,
of his
Jake
leg.
at
maybe.
Natura has a tramp stamp too that he bought with like action figures when he was like 18.
See, if
Yeah,
I were to
traded
get any
in
tattoo, it would go on
action
my
figures.
shoulder.
And then I did a tattoo and I
That
had
in
a
the
broken
front.
leg.
That's
And
I
so
can
it's
cover it
crooked
up
because
easily.
his cast like made him taller on one side than on the other. And so it's like, it was like this, it says Dutch, but it looks like Butch on the bottom. And it's like, it used to be red and blue and now it just looks like pink and like this really light blue. And so like, we'd always like, yeah, give us the Butch. Like,
Give us the Butch.
That's funny, I
I
didn't know that David Royce had.
I had a tattoo picked out before I went on a mission. Like it was gonna be like right here.
Yeah,
All
see,
the
that's
way
what I'm talking
down.
like here, like a
It's gonna
sleeve,
be right
like a
here.
shoulder sleeve kind of thing.
All I wanted was I was like I want to bulk up just a little bit and then I need the money for it. And then I started reading the Book of Mormon and
And
went
you're
back to
like-
church and I was like,
And
well,
you
I guess
said,
I'm going on a mission, maybe not.
Darn it, literally, darn it. You did not say any other words.
I would have said something different.
Damn it.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh.
What, you almost got a tattoo in high school?
No, my friend Cameron, he came from his mission and he got kind of got in the wrong crowd and started like doing stuff that was stupid. Got really drunk one night. Made a bet with one of his buddies, lost the bet and had to get a tattoo in Chinese right here. And they could pick any word that they wanted to pick for it to mean.
penis or something in Chinese.
It was soup kitchen. So he has a tattoo right here that says soup kitchen in Chinese.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm just too scared of needles, to be honest. I just wouldn't want to deal with it.
Oh yeah, the little.
I'm like,
Even if I wanted one, I couldn't get one. 'cause
coming
it
back from
grossed me out.
Shanghai, coming back from China, we walked by this guy who has like just covered in tats, but then he's huge. He's like 380 pounds, like at least. He's got this massive brand on his calf, and I was like,
Those are horrible.
I was like, dude, like that's huge. Like I'm talking like this big, massive brand, and it's thick. Like it's, you know, it's raised a half inch off of his leg. Like it's a brand. And I'm like, all right, tell me about it. And he's like, dude, I'll be honest, the tattoos weren't even bad compared to the brand.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, the brand was really bad for the first hour. Tattoos hurt for longer, but not as bad. Like he's like, the tattoo was like really sensitive for like 2 weeks. He's like, the brand, by the next day, I didn't even feel it anymore.
Tattoos get all infected.
Yeah, so he did say that. He did say like tattoos
Dude, I
didn't
didn't
hurt at all
understand that.
at the moment.
The
but
kids at your high school brand themselves, like on the football team. Like a bunch of our football players, they would brand their numbers into their calves with like hot
That's
like
insane.
coat hangers and
I
stuff.
don't know how they did it, but
Dude, Micah tattooed himself this last season.
What? Well, he's allowed. He's Islander.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
so it's
Islanders,
dinosaur
the
one.
Islanders do that stuff.
They're allowed to.
Dude, he's the most.
They're allowed to. Like
Whitewash.
church policy lets
Yeah,
them
it's
wrap
like
themselves.
it's like a thing. It's like if it's an island cultural tattoo, it's not encouraged, but it's not like frowned upon. That's why they just have so many of the guys on the team here that they're members and they have all the poly tattoos.
Still. Well, want to talk for a little bit?
Yeah.
Dang,
Last
you
piece?
ate all of it. No, I ate 4.
I ate 4 too. I can't do more. You want another one? Want one?
This is my fourth.
I think 4 is enough for me. I don't like more than that.
Is there
I'll do
anything
it
I
in
need to
3.
do for that freaking
Yeah.
panel? If I didn't get the email.
You just sent me an email, I saw it, so all I gotta do is I just gotta send it over to Scott.
Okay. I was just wondering if there's anything that you needed me to do or before the meeting on Monday.
You want to coordinate tonight for rides?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick.
You're good. I think you're good. I'll let you know if we need to.
Just text me her
Alright.
address.
I'm gonna,
Thanks,
on
guys.
Friday, I'm gonna go
Sounds
through
good.
all that stuff, cause Friday I don't have a lot of stuff booked on my day yet.
You guys. See ya.
Do I wanna shut this door or what? See ya, hey, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.